If you want to be a scholar for Axie Archipelago Ascension, this is the video for you to watch. Here I will explain briefly about AAA and what I expect from the scholars. Please enjoy. And here we are. My name is Trip. I am the founder of Axie Archipelago Ascension, and I want to talk to you today a little bit about this group, this gang, this guild that I have founded and that I'm hoping that you will join. First of all, it's a new group. Now there are only 2 members, myself and Bombo. Bombo is my partner and will be one of the leaders of the group, and we are opening it for new scholars as of today. I'm inviting you to fill out an application to join our group. We are taking on 3 scholars right now. We're going to take on 3 more in October, next week or the week after, and then another round in November or December, depending on the economy of SLP and AXS. So you will be among the first to join this group, and we hope that you will. Although the group is new, I do have a lot of plans to build and grow in the future, and I hope that you will come and grow with us. So let's talk a little bit about the details I'm sure that you want to know about. We are going to start everyone at a 50-50 split. So 50% of the SLP that you earn will go to AAA and 50% will go to you. If in the future you show a consistent daily income of 200 or so SLP, we will consider raising that. But for right now, I don't think anyone's going to be getting that high. So we will start everyone at 50-50. And if we have some extraordinary players, if people are working very, very hard and really, really dedicated to the group and to the game, then we will consider raising that in the future. But right now, 50-50 and subject to raising but not lowering in the future. The payout will be 2 times a month on the 1st of the month and the 15th of the month. The very first payout, however, might not be on the 1st or the 15th. There's a lag between when you first sign into the scholarship account to when I can withdraw the SLP that you earn. So if I withdraw your SLP, just for example, on the 10th of the month, then your first payday will be on the 15th. But if I can't withdraw it until the 16th, you have to wait until the 1st of the next month. Sorry, it's just the way it is, the way the system is set up. But after the first one, it will be consistently, roughly every 2 weeks on the 1st and the 15th of every month. That will be payout of SLP to your separate Ronin account. Our expectations of you are that you will play the game more or less every day. Everyone needs to take a day off from time to time, but more or less every day, and that you will use all 20 of your energies, and as you become more experienced, you will be hopefully winning around 150 or so SLP a day. Now, in the first week or 2 weeks, as you're spending energy on adventure, perhaps you might be in the 75 to 100 SLP a day, and that's understandable, that's fine. So I will not put too much pressure on you to get 150 SLP a day until after you've had some time to get accustomed to playing the game. And there's no quota. You don't have to earn this many. I want you to earn as many as you can so that you can have as much income as you possibly can, and so that the group gets as much income as it possibly can. But I don't have a quota for you. However, if I notice that you are taking many, many days off, or if you're consistently coming in very low, especially under 75 SLP a day, under 100 SLP a day in a few weeks after you started, then I'll have a talk with you and tell you I'm worried about it. And if your performance continues to be poor, I might have to cancel the scholarship, lend the Axies to someone who is going to be more dedicated to the game, because these assets, the Axies, are quite expensive, and I want to make sure that they are being used. And if you're not going to be using them, then I'll lend them to someone who is. However, I will give you a chance to improve your gameplay, and if I am worried about you, I'll contact you before I end the scholarship. But just to recap, I expect you to get play as much as you can and get as much SLP as you can. If you are consistently having low SLP, I will talk to you about it, but I don't have a quota as such. A good player with the Axies that we have, a good player should be able to get 150 a day. You should have 1500 MMR. If you're a good player, these are the Axies that I use. I can get up to 1500. So and I'm not that great of a player, so I'm sure you can too. 150 SLP a day is very doable, but do the best you can, and if there's a problem, we'll talk about it. Other expectations I have, we have a Discord which you're going to join, and I expect you to be active in there, helping other players and communicating with us and with each other. And of course, in the Discord and when in your communications with us, I want you to be professional and kind and friendly. We want to have a friendly group here. And finally, most importantly, is everyone has to abide by the terms of service of Mavis, Sky Mavis. The terms of service are quite simple. Don't multi-account. Don't change the time on your computer. Don't try to manipulate the game to get extra energy or to get extra SLP for yourself. So everyone has to abide by those, and I'm going to be watching very carefully. Everyone, I'll be checking your accounts to look for anything that's kind of unusual. It's not hard to see when someone is multi-counting or when someone is breaking the terms of service. And if you're breaking the terms of service, I will not have a talk with you. I'll just kick you off the scholarship without really much debate, because that's a very, very serious breach and can't have that at all. The final expectation that we have of our scholars is that they are ready to play on day one. So we expect you to have downloaded the Mavis Hub and have it set up on your computer. We expect you to have the Ronin account ready to go, the MetaMask if you need that, or the Binance. All of that should be ready to start when we give you the Axies to play with. Please make sure everything is set up and you're ready to play on day one. Finally, just a quick note about the future. Bombo and I have a lot of plans to grow AAA in the future, and we hope that you'll be a part of it. The first thing we'll be doing is breeding some new Axies, and if the new Axies turn out to be better than the Axies we have, which hopefully they will, then the scholars who are doing the best will be the first ones to choose to get the new and better Axies. So the more time and effort you put into the game, the more resources I will make available for you to be a better player and to improve your own win rate. Finally, I want to say that this group is based out of Japan. Bombo and I both speak English and Japanese, and we want to be able to communicate with you. So we want to make sure that you can speak English or Japanese. You don't have to speak both. Just one is fine. If you speak English, that's fine. If you speak Japanese, that's fine. Bombo is better at Japanese than I am, so she's going to be making the Japanese videos. She hasn't started yet, but she will soon. I make the English language content. Bombo makes the Japanese language content. But in order for all of us to be able to communicate, we hope that you can speak English or Japanese, or both if you want, but neither is no good. I think that's it. So please fill out the form. In the notes of the YouTube video, there is a link to the Google form, which I want you to fill out and submit. That will come to me, and then I will contact you if I think that you are a good fit for our group. All right, then, that's it. Thank you very much for your interest, for watching the video, and I will talk to you soon.